Stretton started in 1931. It was started by my uncle. He was joined a few years later by my father. They were based in Hackney in an office which we no longer have. In 1937 they opened in Walthamstow. We moved from there in 1991 to our present building, which we developed. We saw the potential of the town centre and particularly the transport interchange.
Well, I joined Stretton's in 1990. It was a very traditional estate agency type business out of 3 or 4 offices, and things have changed beyond all recognition since that time.
That sense of history and tradition is an important aspect of what we're about. The quality of the work that we're doing and the clients that we have and the quality of the staff that we have were such that we really needed to set ourselves in a far more positive and forward-looking manner within the industry, and that was a key driver for us taking forward the Rebrand project.
It's time for us to tell the clients, our staff, ourselves what we want, who we are, and to reinvent ourselves and to reassert that vision.
Our challenge was to understand the personality of Stretton's, understand the perception of its customer base, what was Stretton's to the wider world and what did they want to be more importantly. We talked to Stretton's customers.
And what came out of the initial research were the professionalism, the integrity, the quality of the service that we provide, the quality of the people that we have working for us.
What we did was go back to the drawing board visually, and we started totally fresh, looking at completely new logo iterations. And it very quickly transpired that no one really wanted to go back to the drawing board. They wanted to just evolve what we had. And so that was the next task. And we kind of sharpened the edges. We rounded everything off and we modernised it, but also had the representation of solidity, foundations, but fun and accessible. And I think that was the key to the way the brand needed to change. And London was very key to us. It was a huge part of our influence base.
London is in our genes. Our staff is wide and comes from a huge diversity. We know London. We know where to go, where's coming, where's been, and where is going to be. And we take that passion, and we take that agility, and we can see that elsewhere nationwide.
The website now is the most important tool to most businesses. It's the shop window to your customer base. We wanted to show people visually immediately what Stretton's did as opposed to having to read it. So it was a case of stripping down a lot of the copy, minimising the amount of pages contained within the site, and also making it a much more easily navigated website, both on mobile and on desktop.
It's not just a pretty logo and pretty pictures and so on. It's actually about everything that we are and ensuring that those aspirations are very clearly communicated with clients and the market generally.
In many respects, the website and the logo are a finishing line, but of course they're not. They're a starting line to define our future, to take market share.
We have to not only be at the forefront of what we do professionally, in our relationships with our staff and our clients, and technologically, but we have to show the world that's where we are.